Okay, so now we're ready to do the cast shadow on this one. This one only had 3 areas. The other one had 4. And that's okay on that one that we're working with. So I'm going to put a little bit of water. Not a lot. I just wanted to have it so it's even. The way to make it so it goes even, if you have a little bit of water in the area first, before you put in the paint, it'll make it run a little bit more, make it a little bit more even. Now this has to be goopy. This, notice I'm gonna swirly around here in this paint till I got stewy start. This is thick, and notice if I paint right along the edge here, this is pretty dark. Okay, and then I'm going to use the tip of the brush here. It's almost a dry brush technique right next to the stuff here, because I didn't add any water into that area. But I want it to be really, 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 really dark. But I also want it to be smooth and blended. That's why I put the water in there first. Okay, and so now I can come back in here and put in some of those thicker applications of the paint. Once again, you got to use the tip of the brush for your edges. That's how you're going to have the control that you're looking for. Okay, now I can come back and get some, this is just water. I'm trying to even things out a little bit in here. I want that just a little sharper, like that. Oh, that was a good one, Mr. White. You're right, that was awesome. Okay, so now, even with that thicker stuff here, right, I can roll it around. No, barely. Need a little more water, a little more pigment in here. Starting to dry a little bit. See if I can get it to go this way. There we go. It's starting to run a little bit there, huh? So I'm trying to get it so the puddle will run a little bit. Now we're going to take it back the other way so it can run down this way and start to gather. I got to pay attention to my sides here though. If there's too much pigment and it starts to run outside the lines. It is possible for that to happen. I'm just touching in little bits of pigment here. Let's roll it back this way a little bit. Here's a little bit of a lighter spot. I'm just going to touch some of those lighter spots because this paint is drier, right, than the other is there. And so I'm just having that roll down to this side, collect along the edge, run back towards the middle there. This paint is a slow mover because it's pretty dry. In fact, this area right here became dry, so I'm re-wetting that and just tapping in a little bit of dark. And so now if I just let that sit, that's going to be a dark flat wash. How cool is that? Look at that. That's so cool that it has that area of even value there. And look at the change of value. It's very, very light. Then this one is going light to dark. It just gives it pop. It makes it almost jump off the page when you have that many values that you're able to do with that. Now in this drawing, we're just doing something monochromatic, right? It's just the one color that we're looking for on those.